the document anymore, right? Okay. Thumbs up from Amy. Okay. So one of the first phases of anything is just the acknowledgement of how you feel. The acknowledgement of, okay, this is where I am. And let's do that just first simply with breath. Just taking a deep breath and saying, okay, this is my current condition. You can put a smile on or you can keep a straight face. It's okay either way. Just acknowledging that out of all the trillions of people in the world, everybody has a different thing going on. And here I am, and this is mine. And most often, through a couple deep breaths and releasing what, just on the release what isn't serving you. So if something's coming up, it's like, just get that out. I just don't need that. So through a couple cleansing breaths, in with love and peace and whatever is, and then releasing just whatever wants to go. And then in again. And then maybe moving a couple parts of your body around where you might be feeling stagnant, where you might have a healing event going on. Maybe this next move, take your little hands, warm them up together. And if you have a healing going on in any place in your body, put love on your hands and put that to the part of your body that is going through healing. So we know pain is healing. Yesterday, my back and hip were experiencing some sensations. And Amy, just so you know, I am recording this and I am planning on putting it out and using this in whatever form it shows up to. So we can put love on our hands and love on our body. So if you're feeling anxious and that anxiety or emotion is showing up in your heart, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can take a deep breath and put your hands on your heart. Put your hands on your diaphragm. Diaphragm is one of those organs that helps us handle overwhelm. Yesterday I had big heavy healing going on in my hip and my back. So while I was doing gentle things around my house, I put my hands on my hip and said, I know, hips, we've had a lot to bear lately. And so I would tell a silly little story and acknowledge that that's the theme of hips, too much to bear. On my back, there have been lots of not support, lots of situations where I'm literally bending over backwards. So that too was healing. And I have a funny little camera things going in and out. So we'll go with that, whatever's going on. So your hands, you will always have your hands unless you have a surgical procedure where you don't have your hands. So healing is simple. We don't need to do anything. We just need to entertain ourselves while we are going through whatever it is. So hands to the organ. We acknowledge that our organ is a little stressed or healing, and we just send love to our organ. Is that simple?
It's a form of Reiki, Deanna, what you're talking about.
Yep. The
If you
wands
know
that
what
we
Reiki is.
have is a Reiki in a wand, in a
Yep.
modern tool. So we
Hmm.
don't need someone outside of ourselves to do anything to us. We absolutely can. And there are amazing human beings that can be our conduits from what we don't know to our body. But we have everything that we need to move through every situation. Well, I say that, let's just say about 90% of situations we can move through without anybody helping us, because that is our blueprint. So, advantage us. And that's a cute shirt, Amy.
Oh, thanks.
You're
Here.
welcome. What is it?
Flowers, flowers and leaves.
So it's funny because it looks kind of like I've had the Peanuts, the little dances, like I've had that vision in my head because I stumbled upon it yesterday. And Snoopy looks like the flower below, and Lucy looks like, or the upper one kind of looks
I
like.
gotta go look in the mirror.
All right.
Interesting. I started to see that when you said that.
So just
Cool.
as it proves, we can always take a different perspective of everything in our life. A great little
Yeah.
transition to the feeling of being in a hole. So my story goes, yes, yesterday I woke up with the intention of finishing a presentation for our GHK Global January event. And the night before, I recorded it and I was like, yay, it's done. And then when I looked at the recording, it recorded in the wrong format. And so that was a little bit of my shock that I had to record the 1 hour presentation that I was very happy with. I had to record it again. So I woke up yesterday in a little bit of healing, and I had zero energy. I had about a 5, because 0 would be I didn't get out of bed, but I had a 5 to begin with. And I was like, okay, it looks like I'm not recording today. So I found myself in a physical hole. Well, actually, let me go through it this way. As my day was progressing, I was seeing that I was beating myself up because I said I would have my presentation to this person by noon yesterday. And so that story in my head of commitments mean a lot to me. If you've ever been involved with me, if I say something, I do it. And if I don't, there's a perfectly good reason that I don't. But word means a lot to me. So I was really battling my word yesterday in my thinking brain, as my body just wanted to nap at 9 o'clock in the morning. And I took an hour and a half nap. I got up. I couldn't even think. I didn't even have the energy to think. And therefore, I'm like, okay, the acceptance of what is. Next phase. The acceptance of what is. Okay, it looks like I'm not getting my presentation in. If I forced it, it would be like the Peanuts character, the teacher character. Wah, 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 wah. That wouldn't be very up your vibe character or a presentation. So I quickly resolved within myself. I'm going to use this. I'm going to start using this little visual. I quickly resolved a little bit of frustration that I was having with myself and to go complete acceptance. Okay, this is not being completed today. Okay, what can I do today? what are the things and I'm going to insert here, instead of today, what can I do right now? If I have no energy, what can I do right now to raise my vibration? Instead of frustration and anger, which is below this invisible line, what could I do to raise my vibration? So after 3 times saying that, I am finding what I want to find, and I am going to actually open up the blog that I am writing right now. I was finishing it when Courtney sent me a message that said, are we having a Q&A today? Where's my blog? Where is my blog? Oh, blog is missing. Okay. Anyway, I was going to share my blog. Different plan. Okay. Let's do this. Courtney, you feel like talking?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. When you at that level of consciousness, what stuck out in it? What is your vibration? What did you figure out? Like, oh yeah, this is where I am.
It's between powerlessness and anger.
Okay. Okay. So before Amy got on, we said when we use this, we're not going to judge it. It's like
Right.
powerlessness and anger. Okay. So there are situations going on in your life that
Yep.
have you held, or at least not held, just put between this. And it is what
Yeah.
it is, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You don't have to talk about the situations unless you want to, but can you think that these situations, so do you know of the situations that are involved in this?
Yes.
Okay. Is there anything you currently can do about those situations? Is it a situation outside of yourself, or
No.
is it how the body is?
That's how the body is.
Okay, so fair to say you're having a healing?
Yes.
Okay. Has this healing been going on a while?
Yeah.
Is it frustrating because it's not going
Mhm.
faster?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I hear you, and I feel you. Some healings are so frustrating because you got a lot to do, don't you, Courtney?
I do have a lot to do.
And you want to do a lot
Yes.
beyond your daily mama roles. You want to do your earrings and you want to create,
Right.
because that's this vibration, this joy. And you see the vibration visual now, right?
Yes, I do. Yep.
So this is where we create. This is where we give to our family. And boy, oh boy, healing is frustrating.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't go fast enough sometimes,
Right.
especially when you're dealing with tissues that are deep, bone
Yeah.
programs, tissues that are involving all your layers. So all those layers need to heal.
Right.
I had a symptom on my wrist that was a deep healing. And it was nice because it didn't have a lot of pain. And this part of my hand, I didn't hit on things. So I made a planned strategy to not look at it. Because if I look at it and go, oh, what's going on? What's going on? It breaks on healing. So it gets really challenging when we have something that is like on our finger or on our butt or on a toe, or it's on something that we use a lot, like our vocal cord.
Right.
I have a cat that's going through a scare fright resolution, and her voice is so cute. But good thing she doesn't talk and she doesn't meow a lot, because her voice can just heal without being
Yeah.
used. Whenever we use the tissue, it kind of like, sorry, we can't hear. We got to use you right now. So
Yeah.
this takes a lot of patience.
Right.
And how interesting, a patient, patient. How interesting
Yeah.
those words are the same sound and they're spelled differently.
Yeah.
You think that's a coinkydink?
No.
Probably not. I don't know who did it. I didn't check the etymology of it. So yes, these phases require tremendous patience.
Yeah.
The knowledge of GNM plays a role. So you know that you're healing, correct, Courtney?
Yes. Yes.
So that foundation is in. So now, as we are healing, what can we do? So number one, let's start with the brain. Because what currently is your brain doing, Courtney? And I know,
Um,
just to give you comfort, I know Amy is going to be, look at her smile. She has lived in chronic pain before knowing GNM. So the last 7, 8 years, she has been mastering more. All right, 25. But since knowing GNM, you have been mastering the art of brain, of body, of
Yep.
rewiring. So I just wanted to do that setup because Courtney, you're not
Yeah, just
alone.
started my eighth year.
Yeah.
Eighth year knowing GNM.
So
So
Courtney, what currently is your thinking brain causing? What are the thoughts
um,
that your brain is going through?
am I gonna feel better before Christmas? I have to be on for these kids. I've got the whole family coming here for Christmas dinner. I can't be walking around feeling dizzy and out of sorts, and I can't just be laying on the couch. Uh,
You know that song?
yeah.
Is that the
Yeah.
song that relates?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think that pressure is helping things?
No.
No. So we are going to lift some of this pressure. So how can we, number one, acknowledge, yep, my current state, this is what's been going on, it's been going on for a couple days, probably in and out. You have good times where you're like, oh, I'm doing pretty well with my brain. Correct, Courtney?
Yeah.
And then you drop into the hole.
Right.
So that is very, very, very normal.
Okay.
In and out of the hole. And I'm going to find, I'm going to find this cute little visual. I'll take some deep breaths. And I went for a walk today and I went to the side of the water. Something said, no, I didn't go for a walk. That's a lie, Deanna. I went to the water in my car because going for a walk today, a day after healing your hip and back, would not be wise. So I walked this place that I love. The little island on the side is called Spider Island. And while I was there, this otter popped his head out of the water. And I thought it was really cute because otters are cute. And it got me to, I can't find the visual. Anyway, you'll get it in my blog. The otter's like swimming around in this freezing water, which is his home, chilling out. And then he pops up. He's like, what's going on up here? And then he goes back down and he chills out. He just floats around. It is what it is. And then he pops back up and he looks around. So that was a visual that it kind of was like, we're in a hole. Our goal is to chill out, look around. When I was laying on the couch yesterday and my arms were so tired, I couldn't even type. So I was like, okay, what can I do? I can look around at my beautiful home and be so thankful for everything that I see. So I literally looked at the trim, the wall hanging, the beautiful piece of art that one of my clients made, like everything. I just found gratefulness in it. I'd look outside and look at the miraculous birds flying through just the window that I saw. So it did not require any extra energy on my part. It was just like, well, actually, it did require a little bit of energy because there is a phase of not having any energy, none, or so low that we can't even think. So to practice the art of just being and maybe 1 3-word phrase or 5, in this moment, I'm safe. In this breath, I'm safe. In this breath, I am safe. In putting those words, I am, in it, very powerful because whatever you put after it is what you're sending out to the universe. I went to pick up this book because this is the 4th book in the series of 6, Life and Teaching of the Masters of the Far East. And this morning's chapter was the power of I am. And I have heard I am that I am, and it never made sense until this morning, because that is whatever we put in. So yesterday morning, my first line of thoughts were, I am so tired, I am fatigued, I am not going to get this project done. Like I said, I am violating, like that was the first. And then once I realized what happened and why I was tired, because I did a big workout the day before when my back and hip were not ready to work out. I talked to Amy last week about this, how we got to go easy with our workout. Maybe it was somebody else. And I was like, I'm energetic today. And I pushed it. So part of my healing was, yeah, you worked out yesterday. So let's repair again. Okay, back to the power of I am. So Courtney, in this moment, look around. And if you want to come up, oh, you're off mute. What could you replace I am? Like, I am sore. I am not going to get things done. I am not healing fast enough. Replacing that feeling to what is. What is in your current area? I am thankful for living in Florida and having beautiful weather. I am.
Yes, I am. I am thankful for the warm weather. I'm sitting on my patio right now, so I'm thankful for my beautiful plants. We're just happy and content.
Just being plants.
Yep.
They don't got any Christmas to prepare for, do they?
No, they just get to sit out here and look pretty.
Yes. Okay. So using that as a silly little like, ooh, what could I do? My plants are just sitting out here looking pretty. So can I.
Yes, and I have the Cindy Lou Who friggin' bun on top of my head right now. So
Yay! So I, Cindy Lou Who, can. I am Cindy Lou Who, the cutest little Floridian sitting on her plant, looking cute and healing my whatever part,
bum,
my bum.
my bum.
Because you know when you play with that, what signal goes down to your bum?
Hmm.
Silliness and play.
Okay.
And that will magnify your healing.
Okay. You know what you said earlier about like looking at it. I do that constantly. I need to stop
Well,
doing
you
that.
can look at, so it here you believe in God, right?
Yes.
Your God, so we're not imparting anything on anybody that might stumble upon this. So Courtney believes in her God. And did God create you perfectly?
Yes.
Is this healing perfect?
Yes.
Is it doing anything out of brokenness?
No.
Are you saving thousands of dollars because you know you could walk into any doctor's office right now? You could go to the ER and say, "Could you remove this from my body?"
Yeah.
And they would, right?
Yep.
How much would that cost?
At least a couple grand for me, our visit.
Yeah. So praise the Lord. So you
Yeah.
have a very cute Southern accent that you don't always use. I would play with that accent.
I have an accent. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, when you pull out your Southern, you'll accentuate it sometimes when you talk.
That's so funny.
So you pull out that accent when you're talking to the bum.
Okay. Okay.
And that accent, that silliness of your talk to your God and your bum talk to the miraculousness of the surgical process that's going on right now will magnify that bum. And I want you to look at it and you wiggle that bum and go, I know what's going on back there. There's a surgery going on back there.
Okay.
And you wiggle it and play with it.
Okay.
I will guarantee that will speed up. And I am using this word, it's a quickening.
Okay.
Because there's no doubt, there is play, and we're going to go back
Yep.
to this. There is joy, there's miraculousness. This area up here, joy, love, silliness, that magnifies your healing. It's like putting healing, love under a magnifying glass and putting it on all your tissue.
Okay.
Versus looking at your bum. What's going on back there? Why are you not? Well, I got shit to do. That's what's
Yeah.
going on with that thinking brain, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
simple enough to do?
Yeah.
Even if it's not like I'm in a higher vibration opposed to what I was yesterday, you
Hmm.
can't, like, you can pretend, and wherever it lands, it's going to be better if you use voices, silliness, than your grungy,
Right.
and I will almost guarantee that you did not drag your kids along to teach them how to walk.
No.
What did you do?
There was encouragement, but um,
Was there
well,
a timeline? Was there a timeline?
no, definitely not. I was actually just on the phone FaceTime with my sister last night, uh, with my niece, because I called my sister to specifically talk to my niece and nephew.
Okay.
And she is like now sitting up on the floor by herself.
Mhm.
And she wants to crawl, but she is like figuring out her legs.
Yeah.
So she like goes backwards instead of coming to me on the floor. She'd go backwards or she'll like flip around and stuff. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
Okay.
The way we
Yeah.
parent is how we need to parent or we don't need to do anything. Sorry, wrong choice of word. How we
Mhm.
should or we could parent
Mhm.
our body when we're trying to encourage healing and moving through things with
Okay.
mindfulness, awareness,
Yes.
and we can catch ourselves being bad at ourselves.
Yeah.
The way I broke myself out of when I recognized, like, Deanna, you're filling in I am with not so good statements. And I was
Yeah.
like, there's I one of my construction guys, he used to call himself what was the word? Not idiot. Um, loser. You go, loser, when
Uh,
you make a mistake. So I
yeah.
caught myself doing that and I used his voice, loser, on my psyche. I was like, okay, we're not going to play Derek. He doesn't do that,
Yeah.
I don't think, because we had a long talk about that.
Right.
So I played with somebody else's little faux behavioral faux pas, I guess it would be called. So
Yeah.
I broke it out of my awareness, or I broke it out of that pattern. And I was like, okay, what can I do today? I can lay,
Okay.
I can meditate, I can talk to God, I can look around and be grateful. Then I got more energy. Aha, how did that happen? A positive feedback loop. Then
Yeah.
my arms had a little bit of energy. So then I created an extra slide for the presentation that I was going to, well, I'm ready to present today. Then I took a nap. I listened to my body. And then, I had a little bit more energy and I learned a karaoke song. And then I had a
Nice.
little bit more energy and I had a craving. So I trusted my craving and I matched it with my energy. So I walked over the freezer, I took some chicken out and I wanted to make some potatoes and chicken. So I created some food, which in the morning I was like, loser, just laying here doing nothing. But you can see that when I changed that, I actually got what I needed. Fast forward. So then I'll finish this. Then through I ate dinner and then had a nice conversation with my grandkids. So that I sent them, I said, I sent them a message in the middle of the day. I said, I'm a little whole today. So if you have any cute little kids, we can FaceTime. So I asked for what I needed. And then that gave me some good energy. I did one final project and I purposely took some of my sleep remedies and I purposely said, I'm going to bed at, I think it was a little after 8, maybe 8:30. And I purposely asked God to do any quickenings while I sleep so I can wake up refreshed. And that is how I woke up.
It's awesome.
So there's a lot in that, but it takes a lot of awareness of our thinking brain.
Yeah.
Was anything in that difficult, Courtney?
Um, Sometimes getting my thinking brain to think correctly is difficult.
Well, we can get stuck in patterns.
Mhm.
So the thinking brain that goes from this thought to this thought is well traveled. Would you say, Courtney?
Yes.
And you know those thoughts that are well traveled.
Yeah.
So to create a new thought only takes the awareness of, I want to change my old thought. It only takes that. Phase one.
Oh.
But it just takes noticing that, oop, I went back on that other track. Oh, thought.
Okay.
Wait, I got a new thought. Wait, remember I replaced the new thought and play with it.
Okay.
It's a full-time job.
Yeah, it is.
Just the old I'm broken to, oh, I'm healing. That is a pattern. That is a new neural pathway pattern. And it takes gentle practice, like teaching a child to go forward, not backward.
Even though it's really cute when she goes backwards.
Right. And that's the thing. You think your adult brain can see the cuteness in that.
Yeah.
So, Courtney, I can see the cuteness in your tears because you realize that you are incredible and you are having a little struggle right now. That,
Yeah.
yes, it is cute because that's real. That is breaking patterns. It's awareness. We all go through it. Like, oh, how'd I get back here for 3 days? And then you wake up and go, wait.
Yeah.
Like I have full body chills, so that says God agrees with my statement. Those are my God bumps we've talked about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So patience with the patient.
Okay.
Ooh, I got a headache right now, and it's not because of you, Courtney. Great little healing. So what should I do? Can you talk me through this, Courtney?
Breathe.
Okay.
Trust. And love.
Then I got a brain tumor.
Are you hydrated?
Good point, Courtney. What else you got for me?
um,
Should I panic?
no. No panicking.
What do I replace that panicking with?
Say that again. Sorry.
What do I replace that panicking with?
Calm and trust.
Mhm.
And like you tell me to chill the F out.
Put a little giggle on that spot.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Be like the otter that's just gonna, I'm gonna go back down in my little hole and swim around. Do what
Yeah.
I can do. Okay. And it is almost moved through. There's just this little tiny spot. Thank you, Courtney.
You're welcome. If it's too intense, you can put ice on it, but that will slow the healing. If you want to make it go faster, you can put some heat on it.
Okay. What a little teacher you are today.
I'm the professional with the ice and the heat.
Yeah. Good. Stay with that.
Oh,
Can I jump in for a minute, Deanna?
Yes. Yes.
Courtney, I don't think we've met, but Deanna and I have known each other since I started GNM, which was 7, 8 years ago.
mhm.
I just wanted to add, I was just listening, and I wasn't able to leave my house for about 7 years. I mean, I could leave like once a week, but it took everything I had. And I slowly noticed in therapy as I healed the feelings, I was getting physically better. And then I found GNM, and I just started my 30th year of therapy. So I have really intense childhood trauma, a lot. I won't go into any detail, but I just want to back up what Deanna is saying. Ask me any questions you want. Um, it took me, I don't know, it's been a process, and every year gets better for me. And I
Mhm.
just live GNM every day. And I use it on my animals. I have two dogs, two cats, and I teach everybody that will listen. I annoy people because I won't stop talking about it because it's literally saved my life. But I can relate to what you're talking about and everything that Deanna was saying. And the faster you can get to joy and playfulness, the faster things move. And I've noticed through the years, I just keep working on that emotion. And I have used lots of outside sources to help me with that. Um, and this is the year where I was like, I had this healing session in July, and I'm like, I am moving so much faster. And it's been really helpful. But Deanna's right. You have to be really patient and try to let go of those lower vibrations as fast as you can. And you are teaching yourself to do it. I can do it sometimes in a second now or millisecond. It's shocking me how fast I can do it. I just kept practicing and practicing and practicing. And then I'd add like this tool along the way or that tool to help me out.
Mhm.
And I recently added the wands and that Deanna got me on and a pendant. And I've noticed things are moving even faster, which I love. Um, so, and Deanna, I was going to share the other day, one of my dogs has a lot of fear issues. I rescue. I'm on my fourth rescue dog, and I currently have two, and they each have their own individual issues. My husky gets really scared in the car, especially if I hit a rumble strip, which I accidentally did the other night. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hit a rumble strip. And she had been doing so good in the car. I mean, this is a dog that will try to crawl under the seat. That's how scared she gets. Um, and I've tried countless things. And Deanna, I remembered to pull out my wand immediately. And I'm like driving, like wanding her in the back seat. And it resolved in like 2 seconds. And I was like, that's the fastest I've ever seen her resolve. So that's another really good wand story, Deanna. So
Yay.
so yeah. So
Yeah,
anyway, but Courtney, if you have any questions for me, let me know. But I'm on the
Okay.
journey with you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
it is such a unique journey. Um,
Yeah.
there's this Instagram, and I was just looking for it. It was this really cool neural pathways. It's basically, I don't know if it's real, like under a microscope, but it was this little something that was like there was this destination over here, and the neural pathway was like trying to get to it. So our destination is complete faith, just knowing that we're on our like just good love, trust, like that high vibration. We'll say that's the destination. And this neuro, this whatever this is looking like it knows it wants to get there. So the more fun that we have, the more direct. Like if we get off, we're going to be down here to one of these other messages that we cut and snipped, and then all of a sudden it's back. It's like, wait, my destination is fun, my destination is love, my destination is trust. That is why I love these little visuals, and so many people create different things, different songs, different whatever. So we're all created so uniquely. Our psyches are just like every experience that we ever had, from everything our parents have told, our culture has told, like our psyches are so unique to us that we can't compare to anybody else, but the journey is very similar. We're all on this same journey to just be, we are a flower fully bloomed. And then the storm comes over and knocks us over, bring it back to Courtney's flowers in the pot. But you know what? When the sun comes out and they're loved again and they get their water, it's like, there they are again. So life is these storms. it takes the lightness of the day, it takes the darkness of the night, it takes the moonlight, it takes our friends, it takes our family. It's all of that. But when we can do it being aware, we are in charge. Even if, Courtney, one of your phrases is, I am aware that I have these feelings, that I am frustrated, that I am lonely, that I am whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I am aware, because that brings you to the next level. I am courageous. That brings you to the next level.
Okay.
So powerful.
I'm gonna
We taught this in
I'm
school.
gonna add.
Yes, adding.
Add. Um, I'm assuming, Courtney, you have kids and
Mm-hmm.
you're concerned about getting ready for the holidays. I have a 6-year-old niece that I just spent the weekend with, and I am one of her favorite people. And I'm like at the top of the list. And I don't say that to be braggy. I say that because she doesn't love me for the fact that I have all the Christmas presents ready or whatever. She adores and loves me because I am present for her.
Mm-hmm.
That is the present that I give to her. And there are other people in her life that are not like that. And I've definitely seen where my job is to try to turn the ship of my family away from everything has to be perfect and the presents have to be wrapped. And oh my God, if we spill the milk, it ruins the holiday.
Right.
So any pressure that you're putting on yourself around, I gotta have this done. I heard you say like I'm hosting, and whatever you end up doing is perfect, because if you are just present, that is what everyone in your life wants, and that's what everyone needs.
Right.
So if someone walks in the party upset and you're present enough to go, oh my gosh, are you okay? Can I give you a hug? Will that make it better? That is what they need. They don't necessarily need the perfect wrapped presents under the tree and the perfect meal and all of that. So I've definitely seen where that is what children especially need. So if you can give them that gift, and then take the pressure off yourself of trying to have everything perfect for hosting, that'll probably help as well.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
Mhm. There are so
Yeah.
many ways that
Welcome.
while I was laying on the couch yesterday, scrolling through, I did scroll some reels, and there are some really cool ways to exchange gifts. Like if everybody gets a gift in a bag, I mean, like really does it matter? Can you do a bag and then with everybody like put stickers, like everybody decorates somebody else's bag, or just really silly things. And if you're hosting
Yeah.
a meal, I mean, ask, you have kids that know how to or could learn skills. You have a husband, like you can call them together tonight and say, okay, I'm getting a little stressed because I think I have to blah 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 blah. How can we do this together? Is it you send like, we're going to have a crock pot Christmas because my ass is on fire or whatever. My bum, sorry for cursing,
Yeah.
my bum is going through something. Um, so there's all sorts of ways to tag on to Amy taking the pressure off you. So
Okay.
during your laying down and letting it heal and not irritating it physically and not irritating it emotionally, um,
Yeah.
like what? How could we do it if we needed to? I haven't wrapped gifts in many years. I always got, to me, it's a waste of paper, time, energy. And I was like, all right, and we're not participating in that aspect of Christmas. It's like,
Right.
I want to do things with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
There is a great pull, and I still battle with this. There's a great pull to, oh, they got their best gift. I mean, there is something to wanting to empower or see somebody for what they are and having a shirt made or a cute pair of earrings or whatever. There is something to that because every time they put it on, they think of you. But mostly that's not what we're doing for Christmas, at least collectively. It's like, how many gifts can we put under the tree? And then people
Yeah.
overwhelm programs when Christmas is over. Everybody
Yeah.
goes to the ER because they're having heart attacks.
Yeah.
So maybe some of your quiet time is like, okay, who can I ask for help if I need to? How can
Okay.
this not just be me putting
Right.
a Christmas? Because I don't think your husband is stressing about what gifts are under a tree.
No. We already have everything and we've already wrapped it. So like that aspect of everything's done. You know, the kids, they got what they wanted. You know, they're at that age where they're just like, okay, send me the links, you know,
Right,
whatever.
right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
many times we also make a mountain out of a molehill. I know for a fact that, and I caught myself doing it yesterday. So Miss Up Your Vibe went down the hole. It's so easy to start making up stories
Right.
about things are not even, that data is not true.
Yeah.
So again, we listen to our thoughts and go, wait, true or false? Wait, do I even want that? And then I can replace it. That goes from unconscious living to consciously navigating.
Okay.
And they don't teach that in school.
No, they don't.
Yes, Amy.
Yeah, another trick is just turning it off like a light switch. There's somebody in the GNM community teaching that, and I've been playing with it for pain and even other symptoms. I'm like, turn it off, just flip the switch, it's off. And I'll play with that. Like I fell 6 weeks ago, and what's really weird is for some reason my left foot hurts, and that wasn't even involved in the fall, I thought, but anyway, it's hurting. And I'll be out snowshoeing or something and it starts to hurt. And like, turn it off, stop, stop. And then I just move on and I focus on the beautiful scenery in front of me. You can play with that as well. You can just be like, stop, I got stuff to do. Come on. I'm going to put on Christmas music and I am enjoying this.
Mhm.
And I've noticed with that switch concept, turning it off, that it will immediately up my vibe. Like I'm just like I go right from, oh my God, that hurts. Oh my, and I can create all this drama around the pain. Or I can just go, you know what? It's Christmas. I'm putting on music and I'm enjoying it.
Mhm.
So I love Deanna's spiral graphic there because it really does work. And I've started to notice where other people are on it. I'm like, oh, that person is just like stuck in anger. I'm like, okay, don't spend a lot of time with them. That's the other concept is be careful where you're putting a lot of energy with other people because they can pull you down as well. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
On that, what to do when you're dealing with pain and stuff. Yes, we have the ability to switch it off. What I did this morning, because I walked through the snow with really heavy boots on, and then on my way back, my hip started because I was in surgery yesterday, but I got to go walk to the side of the water today. But I noticed it started burning and aching, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. And I started walking very just really aware of. I realized we're still on the surgical table, and yes, 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 yes. And I started just doing that, walking, and then when I got home, I was like, wait, when did my pain dissipate? I was like, huh, I didn't even recognize that it went, but I just yesed it. And that just is full acceptance because pain is healing for the most part. So, yes, 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 thank you, thank you, thank you. But you can't just say it, you feel it. It's like, yes, surgical procedure going on. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, God, God, God. And I like to, the word got it, I got it. GOT or GOD. So if you believe in God, You can got it, got it, got it, got it. I did some of that too while I was walking. It's like, got it, got it, got it, we got it, got it.
That's good.
Yeah. Play, play, play.
Good tip. Yeah, good tip.
Yay. Okay. So I'm right in the frame of mind to put my presentation together. Thank you, girls, for upping my vibe today.
Thank you.
So we create what is coming to us. So I am whatever you want more of. Watch it. Act it. Do it. I am a fully bloomed flower. And I will be completing my blog, probably not today because that's now not taking priority. So watch out for a fun blog on
Okay.
coming out of the hole.
Sounds good.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Something to up your vibe. All right. We'll see you next week or whenever it's right.
Okay.
Peace.
Have a wonderful week.
Will do. Bye-bye.